Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. Don't worry, you didn't click on the wrong live stream. This isn't, I'm not recording a manifesto or something. It's, we're doing crime, so I thought I'd at least look the part. Uh, you know, so yeah, anyway, GTA Online streaming, getting up the monies, increasing our net worth, expanding our horizons with our income. First off, I thought I would tell everyone a little story. So basically, this one time, this was back in the days when the pink diamond was worth like, for Gayo Berigo or whatever, the heist. The diamond was worth like $1.5 million on hard mode because it was normally about $1.3 million. Uh, and then because hard mode adds another 10% to the price of the primary target, so that was another 130,000. So that was like 1.43 mil for the pink diamond in hard mode. So it was the pink diamond, then we had the 3 gold. So that was like a $2 million take or more. So me and my mate were doing it, and we carried it off in like less than 10 minutes. It was going well. We were about to escape. Because his internet back then was like shit, he got kicked. So it was just me alone, but I still had like over $2 million in the bag. Now, should I have quit and just redone the mission so he could get his cut? Probably. Did I do that? No. No, I did not do that. I wanted $2 million for 10 minutes of my time. I grabbed that and I swam away with it. I was out of there with $2 million. I netted over $2 million after all the BS that they take off the final cut. I netted $2 million from that. Uh, my mate was very understanding. He was like, "Oh yeah, no, it's whatever. It's not like you can only do a limited number of heists, but like, oh, $2 million payday." Speaking of which, my damn. I got carried away talking there. Basically, my my air cargo. It's now at 42 crates out of 50. They're all narcotics. Once I sell it, so once I get up to 50, I'm going to do 50 crates of narcotics. That's like a 70% bonus. I've got to calculate this actually. What do I stand to gain? Stupid sunnies. No, I do not want that. I want calculator. Here we go. We got calculator. So 30,000 a crate. Plus. Oh well, what's 70%? That's going to be the bonus. 70% bonus. So that's 30,000 times 0.7. That's $21,000. So each crate will be worth $51,000 times 50. I stand to gain like $2,550,000, presumably, from when I sell all my crates for my air cargo business. So this will be payday and a half. Now, a quick thing. What I was thinking of doing in this session was mainly just crates. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to tell you about. I was AFK last night, and the game chose that moment of vulnerability for me to make it that that's when the police would raid my business. So basically, while I was AFK, I was getting stomped by the police. And I came back and I was like, I was in a new session or whatever because I got kicked. I came back to the session. I was like, okay, time to do the cocaine business. And because I had a bit of stock in it still to do or whatever. And I come in and there's nobody there. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute. Take a step back. Why is there no one here? Oh, that usually happens when the business gets taken down. Well, gee, I wonder what happened when I was away before I got kicked. Hmm. Hmm. Such a mystery. Nah, but I got bent when I was away. So I'm gonna have to, do the setup mission for the cocaine business. And now the game's just thrown up an error saying, so basically, just gonna have to try connecting to a session again. Bruh. Yeah, no. Anyway. But yeah, we're in Pissfosser country now. But yeah. We're 6 minutes into the stream, we haven't even gotten in game yet. We were in game, but it was like, no! Bad. So. Also, I'm looking now. We got 3 subs overnight, so thank you very much for that, guys. Appreciate you a lot. We're now at 204 at the time of this thing. And, inexplicably, usually my VODs get 0 views. But the VOD for the GTA stream I did yesterday is now sitting at like I don't know if you can see that, about 107 views, according to Studio. So yeah, it's pretty insane. I wasn't expecting anything like that to happen. Oh, we're online. Oh boy. My personal aircraft has been destroyed. The hell was that? I genuinely, I forget what that could have been. Now, I don't know if I have RTX on or not. I'm going to check, actually. Do I have... we do have the preset on very high ray tracing. I mean, it doesn't look like it's running that poorly. Which is interesting, because the very first GTA stream I ever did, it was stuttering like hell, and then I switched it to very high instead of very high with ray tracing. And that seemed to go alright, so... I don't know what's going on there, but oh, someone's out here with their nightclub goods. Oh, that was horrendous stuttering. No, just to be safe. Just to be safe. I will go very high instead. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're now sitting on very high instead of very high ray tracing. It's not the best, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, that was a nut kick. Idiot. I started using my Hakuchu drag motorcycle as my motorcycle club president motorcycle, and it's just the stupidest thing you've ever seen. Now see, look at this. Fast as. Whipping it through here. Also, I don't know why I spawned in Franklin's neighborhood. Way! That was road rage and a half. Anyway, yeah. It feels like we're going decently fast. Doesn't have the worst steering either. Also, online seems to have calmed down a lot in Enhanced. That I know of. I have not been blown up. Oh, someone's got the cops on them. I haven't been blown up by Oppressor Mark II children yet. Oh, I have been dismounted by a tree while I was not looking at my monitor though. That's a shameful thing. Whoa! Look out, mate. Coming through. Anyway, last thing I did online last night was get a shoe-in for hard mode on Cayo Perico. So once I get the setup done on my Coke business, which I'm hoping I don't have to go to an invite-only session for that. I probably will have to though. Once I get setup done for my Coke business, I'll start setting up Cayo. Honestly, I should probably go to an invite-only session for that. It's just not worth the risk, you know? Damn. I love black screening. Contrary to popular opinion, I love black screens when there's nothing happening and I can't hear anything. Damn. Rest in peace. I'll probably just have to restart the game. Why Rockstar? The only thing, look at this, the only thing that's showing up is people leaving. That's it. Can't access the menu. Can't do boo. Do you want to quit Grand Theft Auto 5? I mean, I don't want to, but you're forcing my hand here. I'll see, now we get the sounds back. That's the stupidest thing ever. Oh well. So we'll go back into that. Anyway. Oh, that reminds me, we'll also need to do the bit of casino things. I believe I'll have my spinny wheel thing, might do some blackjack. Might do what we did yesterday. Waste a bunch of money on the worst horses imaginable. I love spending all of my money on the worst horses you can possibly imagine, because when they do have that, when they do eventually do like the crazy win, it's like the adrenaline is palpable, and the dopamine and the what is it, oxytocin or whatever happens, the happy chemical, the brain goes happy. It goes happy zappy, and you get $300,000 return on $10,000 in chips, because the odds are 30 to 1. So maybe, just maybe, one time there will be that race where it's the 30th race. You know, it's that one race out of 30 where it actually comes together. And there's some money to be made there. I reckon, honestly, I'll just go invite only session. Yeah, it's boring. There's no PvP 1v1. It's like, yeah, but I make money. How about that? I understand that some people just want a 1v1 all the time. That's great. Power to you. But I tried that 3 times in the last week, and every time without fail it turned into who's got the faster oppressor 5v1. And then once the guy on foot is dead, all the oppressor kids juking it out. Just juking. So, yeah. Not my jam, as you can probably imagine. Yeah. What am I saving for, really, though? That's probably something I should have an answer for. I know that I'm wanting to get up the monies, but I don't know what exactly I'm saving for. Maybe it will be the Knight Rider car. Maybe it will be the Tron bike. How much money do I have? I've got 5.5 mil right now. Oh, Keith. Hello, mate. What do we got in terms of rats? Any rats up here? No. Keith's a good boy. He's been doing his job. Check this out. I bet it won't hitch up on me. There we go. But we got to restock the business, so I'll do that right now and just get it over with. Get it out of the way. Set up the biz. Total earnings 5.6 mil. But the thing is, it doesn't feel like I've made that much, because the most I've ever held on to from the business before using it is about however much I get from one sell. It's like what, half a mil? Something like that. Someone just called me son of a F word or something. That's pretty crazy, man. Might want to get your head checked out. But yeah, after this I'll do spinny wheel of the casino. Hey, it's Keith's mate. I'll do casino spinny wheel, maybe some gambling of some description, and then we'll settle into the grind. So to any Americans watching, I hope this will help you drift off to a nice and peaceful sleep, because I think it's like it would be approaching midnight in America right now for some people. Well, for everyone, but some people would probably be right about there. Alright, and we are nearly at La Mesa. I don't know why, but the fact that it's called La Mesa, it kind of just reminds me of those NPCs. Yeah? Want to say that again, man? Big man? Big man? Yeah, well, do you have Al Strickler, mate? No cops on a motorcycle club mission. That's what you gotta remember if you're an NPC. If you're an NPC and you see me coming the other way and I'm the leader of a motorcycle club, what you have to remember is that I don't fear repercussions for my actions, because there will be none. So keep your head down and stay out of my way. You might be unlucky anyway, because I might be in the Phantom Wedge, or I might just be blowing stuff up. But what, you know, watch out. Keep tabs on each other out there, NPCs. Because you never know what will happen. You know, I could be out there. I think this is the Declasse Tampa. Yeah, I have the Declasse Drift Tampa. I got that for free from the casino like in 2022 or something. But it's cool because it's like the Hoonicorn or whatever the Ken Block car is. Is this Taco? Yeah. Is this another Taco? Tacos are in business. This game has the stupidest things on television. Alright, well, we basically there. I'm gonna just drift around this corner. Oh, that could have been nice, but I cut it off a bit early. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this fully stocks the business. I think that's full supply, like supply, not stock. Is it full? Tell me it's full. Yep. Booyah. So now that will be fine. Hello, mate. And it's time to go to the casino and do some stuff. Usually there's rats in this parking lot as well, so I guess I'm gonna have to pay Keith for overtime. We don't like English Dave, he's a plonker. He's a plonker, as the British would say. In one of, what do you call it? I used to do a channel with a couple of my mates. One of them, Sturban Studios, runs a Halo channel with about 500,000 subs, I think. But on one of the shorts, my mate got frightened by a spider because it was Lethal Company or whatever. And someone commented like, oh, I didn't know British people were supposed, were still got scared of spiders or something. Or it might have been me, actually, that got scared. One of us got scared because it was a spider, and people were like, what? British people getting scared at spiders or something like that? Or I've never heard a British person get scared, like, or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably just completely misremembering. Damn. The decline of the English language. But yeah. Someone said something British. And my mate was like, British? What? Bottle of water? I think he said bottle of water and things like that. But that was funny. Because people thought he was a Britlander for some reason. Like, mate. One of these things is not like the other. Australians do not sound like British people. Some people do, but they're just... In Australia, if you sound like a Brit, like you say, clap your hands or something like that. And you say things like that. To the average Australian, you got a weird accent. That's like the South Australian, like the cultivated accent or whatever. I don't know many people with that accent, but it's considered a funky one. Alright, so we're about an hour or so too early for the visitor bonus and the spinny wheel, so I'm gonna chuck it all down. Right here. Ready to win big. I don't know. Alright, give me a second, you prick. I reckon I'll do the usual and just bet half. Pray I get 11. Oh, chuck us a 2. How about that? 17. Oh, sheesh. No, I have to stand on that. 18, yep. And you're still never going to be seen again. This bloke's getting a Ballarat bubble bath in a second. Fiver. Blackjack? Damn. How about a 6 followed by a 10, or vice versa? 12? How about a 9, please? Lucky 13. What? I don't want some random man teaching me how to bust, thank you very much. Dealer wins, yeah, you won this hand, but you also won for yourself a trip to see the Almighty. You got a date with your particular judgment, mate. Bro. I was listening to those NPCs just then. One said something and then he said, "What? Who said that?" Actual schizoid. Well, time to do Cayo Perico heist prep. Oh gee, I hope no one runs into my helicopter. Damn idiot. Let me guess, they're gonna wig out once the rotor starts spinning up. Yeah, okay. Alright, man, we're out of here. Sincerely hoping that there are paintings in the office and cocaine at the airstrip. Something profitable for me. Yeah, well, that'd be nice. Alright, where's the sub popping up? Here we go. Spam E. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's more like it. It's funny. I bought this ski mask thing because it's a funny, it's a funny thing. But during winter one time, I actually decided to wear it to see sort of how efficacious it is. And you'd be surprised that a piece of clothing designed for warmth in cold weather is actually very good at keeping you warm in cold weather. Yeah, it was pretty amazing. I was like, wow, I bought this as a stupid thing, but actually it's pretty useful in warm weather. I think I will, use it in cold weather. What? How crazy is that? Huh? Yeah. No, it was wild. That was a wake-up call for me. Don't doubt acrylic clothing articles. Don't do it. Because they're the bigger guy. And you will be put to shame. Let's fly on over to this beach, blow up a few people, por favor. Now, if I recall correctly, there's like a Jeep or like a Land Rover or something, and then the plane. So I will see if I can lock onto the... Damn. That was an unfortunate missile lock because I don't like blowing up the person next to the plane. I also don't like listening to Pavel's voice. Alright, now. Now there's just the peoples next to the plane. And basically for them we just shoot them. Alright, sick. Man. I was having some people help me out with some cargo, like crate missions or whatever last night. He actually closed the door this time, damn. And basically I had to go back to the area, where I had to go pick up the crate or whatever from where the plane crashes for air cargo. And yeah, I tried to get in there and run into the crate with my helicopter to try to pick it up, and well, my helicopter flipped upside down when I was trying to pilot it, and some choice words were said. I wish Nvidia clips weren't broken, because I would have clipped the hell out of that. Yeah, I don't know. Ever since Nvidia switched from GeForce Experience to the new Nvidia app, the overlay is just broken shit. Like, it will, if you switch clips on, it'll like, it'll turn your clips off without telling you. And if you set it to a specific mic, it will set it to a different mic without telling you. So either you won't, you'll hit Alt F10 and nothing will happen, or you'll do it and go back and it didn't even get your reaction, like your voice or whatever. So it's just crap. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, I don't get why tech companies feel the need all the time to take a good thing that they have and then break it so that people hate it. It's like, this thing is working too well, we'll break it, and it's like, well, I mean, what the hell are you doing? Why? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Yeah. Not fun. So anyway, we'll just enjoy this plane flying towards the dot on the horizon. I'm excited to show you guys my sweaty strat for looking at the place on the island. It's a very good strategy. It works muy bueno. It's pretty decent. Yeah, here's hoping that I make a fool out of myself after having lauded it. Yeah, I'll fly into the ground, why not? It's funny, this is maybe my least favourite part of the prep for this heist. Flying in a straight line. Come on. Come on. There we go. Holy moly, that's what I was waiting for. Here we are. It is night time on the island. Probably a stupid idea to wear shades and try to do this, but I mean, we'll see how we do. Awesome, my character's face is normal here, but during the heist, I challenge you to look at his face during the cutscene. You know, any cutscenes that happen. For some reason, without fail, they never fixed this. For certain characters, in the cutscenes on the island, and even just normally outside the cutscenes, if you're on the island during the heist mission itself, it switches up, like it changes, it substitutes some characters' faces and hair, and things like that, for completely different ones, just randomly. For no apparent reason, except for the fact that it's a Rockstar game, so it's broken. So yeah. Also, this is Cayo Perico, so it's probably laggy as hell. I apologise for any negative viewing experience. Alright, so first up, I want to go here and hide behind this rock so the dude in the tower can't see us. Wait for the dude in the tower to face this way and then turn. I hope there are no cars coming our way. That car has turned that way, so we're good. So basically we just sneak through the gate, but sneak through this part. And then immediately after that we just come out here. There's this little cliff part. And we stay here. Because jeeps on the road can't see us, and this guy in the tower, his cone of vision, only just does not reach us. Now that the guy in the tower is looking down that way, we carefully sneak through here, and then we can just book it across this part, trying not to have engine noise too close to that other jeep. Yeah, no, he's going away. Alright, so now avoiding cones of vision, we basically just go around up here. Through sort of the edge of the fields, and there's this little place. We go around it to the left, and then it's literally just a straight shot up the hill to the tower. I used to do this all on foot, and I used to do it in such a convoluted, embarrassing way. And signal box is right here, so we lucked out. So the DPI to as high as it will go on my mouse. Well, I'm guessing it won't be 9 for the 10. Alright, let's see what we got. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Alright. Useless. 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 Okay, this is what we were looking for. Pink diamond. No? Okay, bearer bonds is not actually that bad. As long as it's not the tequila, I don't care. Basement storage. This is all empty except... oh, painting. I hope there's paintings in the office. No painting over there. And no painting over there. Okay, well now we're relying on cocaine. Out of curiosity though, I will look at the rest. I mean, there's a pile of gold. That's tantalizing. Cash. Trash. It sounds counterintuitive, but cash is not king out here. Absolutely not. Gold. That's like 3 gold. Well, what we do now to get to the airstrip super quick is actually pretty simple. So basically the key to getting back super quick is actually up here. You got to find it. You see it's right over this ledge. And now we're back. And it's time to scope out what we have in this warehouse. I'm hoping that if it's 2 coke just in this entire airstrip area, then that will be fine. I mean, we have weed and cash. I'm not scoping that. Time to see what's up in the loft. I'll probably have to scope the weed if there's nothing of substance up there, to be honest. Aren't all illicit substances technically something of substance? Because it's a substance. It's just weed and cash. Maybe I will scope the weed just in case. That was wild that we had the orcas last time during the submission. I'd forgotten about that actually. Where's the weed? There we go. Scoped weed. I reckon the way I'll do this, I'll fully prep Cayo Perico, and then I'll get the rest of the crates from my air freight. Yeah, see, we're gonna have to grab 2 weed from back here. So in the heist itself, we'll grab the bearer bonds, and then it will be 2 weed. So that might be, I don't know, it'll be a bit over $1 million, but it won't be anything impressive. It might be 1.5 million, if that. So it's a good thing that this is the time that I decided to do it solo, I think. This was lucky that it wasn't lucky that this is what I got, but it was lucky that it was this time that I decided to do it alone. Anyway, we'll see what we see. Are you a junkie? Yes. Yes, I am. Hopefully that spawns in the, like the, you know, Vespucci Beach kind of area. This is the stupidest place for the sparrow to spawn. Oh, hang on. We might almost miss the sky bridge. I'll still angle it back on takeoff just to play it safe, but I think we might almost have... It used to do stupid stuff around here if you call in your sparrow. Maybe it still does it, I don't know. I haven't had to deal with it, thankfully. But if you'd spawn in your sparrow, it'd be sticking out of the wall. Or like the the rotor would be halfway in the wall, or it would spawn in the wall and the rotor would immediately pop off, or something stupid like that. You know, it's pretty insane. Alright, here we go. And now, let's get set up for the heist. So first thing will be the prepping the Kasatka. Not exactly my favourite, but it's not awful. Merryweather test site. Where will it be? Where is Merryweather at this time? That is the question that we are asking. I'll go Paleto Forest. Something like that. Make sure I'm sitting straight so as not to destroy my spine. Sounds like a winning strat to me. I mean, the mic is, yeah. Maybe if I had it like that. There we go. Alright, now let's pilot the sub below the waves to our place of preparation. So what we do, we sink below the waves. And then we sink down. We've got like 100 meters of ocean below us right now, so we'll sink down into this trench. Turn off the light so we can actually see down here. Sink down to about 50 meters, that will be fine. And ignore the thalassophobia. And honestly, move out to the open ocean. It's getting shallower underneath us. It comes up to like 40 meters deep below us. Anyway, now we'll skirt around these rocks. This is absolutely terrifying to me from outside. Anyway. I'm sure there's nothing horrifying down here, so that much should be alright. Okay, we now have the test site in sight. Where's the rock? So that's the rock on our left. It looks like there's something in front of us, just out there in the depths. Actually, I can see the sub straight ahead, so I'll actually... because that yellow little dot right there is that yellow circle on top of the sub that you have to kind of collide with to get into the sub. We're now in Paleto Cove or whatever. So, probably a good thing we rose up as well, because it gets shallow very quickly. Yeah, see, we went from 180 meters below us to 120 very quickly, so there's something 60 meters taller underneath us right now. Alright, here is the sub we will be entering. So, I'll just slow right down before we collide. Oh, we've already collided with it. That's insane. Anyway, I'll probably just sink down a bit lower. And leave the sub in about this position. Engage autopilot so it doesn't move. And then we're going to get up from the helm and leave the sub if we can help it. There we go. Now entering submersible. And of course the winning strat is to go first person. Just minigun the whole damn thing. Just terminate everything. Do I have any armor? Oh, we do have armor. Oh, and here's the jammer as well. They were all a lot switched onto my presence this time than they usually are. Oh, now see this? You got to be very careful when in combat mode to not do something stupid like vault over this box. Because if you get stuck on the other side of that box, down sort of between those bulkheads or whatever the hell those things are called. I think that's like the torpedo launching chamber or whatever. If you get stuck down in that gap, your character will just be pacing back and forth on a loop, and you got to reset, like just relaunch your game. Or disconnect or whatever. Yeah, it's really horrible. Righto, and then it's just a little bit of a swim to the front door of the sub with their Australian flag on the front of it. There we go. Easy done. Weapon loadout, we get suppressors, and we go conspirator. Now, we have to go to the Merryweather HQ for this one. That sucks. I suppose we can just move this thing into Vespucci Beach and leave it there now, though. And at least we don't have to do the plasma cutter mission for this one, because we just need the code. So that one will be fine. Yeah. Yeah, this will be... Alright. Okay, now it's time to get in the chopper. Damn, can't apply armor in here, of course, just from tab V. Right. Now to which place are we going, I wonder?
Say what you like about private military contractors. They have good taste in high-end off-the-books weaponry. You know Merryweather, yes? They are doing training exercise with new batch of firearms. Location is top secret. We will need to start at their...
I hate this guy, man.
Perfect.
Okay, Gru.
All new weapons and tools. It is labor-intensive.
Okay. Gee, I didn't know that. Nerd.
You know, I once worked alongside an American private security company. It was after this I swore I would never again leave my submarine.
So Pavel's literally a troglodyte. Alright, do we have the parking lot of the power station? It seems to very rarely be that one. Unfortunately, no, we don't have this one, so I'll go check the oil field at the back of the supermarket or whatever it is. The strip mall. Hopefully not getting sliced in half. Or running into random towers that I see at the last second because of these stupid sunglasses. Okay. Just out here, behind the clothing shop, is where it can be other times. Do we have an Avenger over there? Yes. Okay, this is where it is. So what we do here is climb up on an oil derrick. One of these. Actually, I won't return that because we got to use it to get out of here. So we want one with a good view of all the people. So usually that's this one up on the hill. But I'll probably hide around its base until the Valkyrie lands. Well, there's a random car here, so we'll probably just hide behind that. Where is this thing? Okay, it's just not very far away at all. It's now passing the Redwood Lights track. Oh, there it is, just over the hill. Oh, this is an Emperor Habanero. Real bad car. Okay, let's see what the Valkyrie reckons. Okay, as long as the dudes jump out, no worries. Yep. Touchdown. Alright, now it's time to start sniping.
Found them. And is this an Avenger they are using? I am impressed. My guess is the weapons are on there.
Oh yeah, this is a great spot. As long as it's... I forget whether this is outside their detection range for when you start shooting them in the brains. Oh. Looks like business as usual. Oh, can't see them though. That's the only pitfall. Damn. 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 I don't know if I'm actually shooting at someone's head over there. I know there's the other guy on the other side of this. There's this dude. There's a guy on the other side of this. Then all of the other people are on the other side of the Avenger, so... Looks like we're gonna have to take them out from a different angle. I'll worry about this dude closest to me first, because then it's a straight shot to the dude on the other side of the helicopter. I thought I aggroed them for a second. Okay, they just have normal fighting dialogue for when they are attacking the things. I mean, I guess it must be because they're technically aggroed as NPCs on that thing. I just find it funny for NPCs to be sort of having choice words at an inanimate object. Oh well. It might have been faster just to go in there guns blazing, but it feels nicer just kind of having a go at them. Give him hope. Okay, nerd. And then we're going over to the helicopter. Just get out the railgun for a bit of protection. Not that I can really see anyone. Bro, where's the... I'm an idiot, man. Turn my back on them just for more protection as I fly away. Okay, now I'm out of here. And after this, we just got the 3 missions in the city. Pretty good progress. And here is the submarine. Easy. Easy done. Yep. Let's see what else we have. Safe code will be next. Let's head to the casino. Yeah, right. I've never understood how to supposedly go in there and not alert anybody. I mean, maybe if you wait a bit, they're drunk or something, but... Oh, don't do that. Yeah. Get out of here. This is government business. Absolutely. I don't know why I did any of that. Let's get in there.
This casino can be done.
The race book is open and the horses are running.
Alright, let's get in there. Okay, apparently they're aware of my presence.
The first part easy, huh? Excellent. Now you just need to find the correct suite. Follow your nose. It will smell of good times. Or just look for the one with platoon of security men outside. Well, why be subtle when you have guns and a head start, huh? Watch your lines of sight inside. They will be ready now.
Okay, it's this one.
You must find the right man.
No, he'll probably be in here, I suppose. Where is this guy? Yep. Yeah. Calm down, miss. I'm not here for you, mate.
Do you have the code?
So glad not to be teleported to the Shadow Realm.
Some distance between yourself and casino.
Yeah, you reckon. Oh. Alright.
Ah, the police. How quaint. Still, you lose them, yes?
No, Pavel, I'll hand myself in, thank you very much. Your name and address will be handed in also. No more Russian propaganda activities. Righto.
No need to drop that off. I can get it when you are next here.
Oh, that's an absolutely shocking primary target value. It's pretty well the worst thing ever.
We are going after Mr. Rubio, right in his bonds. Very good. The fingerprint scanner in Mr. Rubio's office is very latest design. Normal hacking tools will be detected immediately and the whole place will be sealed. Our only chance
Sort of debating
Rubio's fail-safe device
whether I even bother with the weed.
and only this will allow us to hack the system. And to get it, we will need to find the mainland archives of this head of cybersecurity. Start by going to the
Because if you want to go, like, if you're stealing stuff that's just inside the compound, that's fine. You literally just got to do that. Then once you get out of the compound, just exit the gate and then jog off to the left and jump off the cliff and swim away, and then that's it. But, oh man. But if you want to go to the rest of the island to steal other stuff, you gotta kill a bunch more people. Because you gotta kill the people who are in your way to begin with, but then you gotta kill the people who see them, and it's like... And it's very delicate trying not to be seen. Okay, mate. I was actually just gonna hang around doing nothing for an hour and a half, but okay. I see your point, you Russian. No Russian. My memoir about how I hate Pavel. I want no Russian in this game.
You are approaching it now. Watch out. This place will also have CCTV.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if you take out the security cameras, it trips the alarm, funnily enough, but... Oh, never mind. Taking out one of the cameras used to just trip the alarm. I guess they fixed it. Because they want people to, like, play the game the way it was intended. So they finally fixed the issue that was preventing that after 50 years. Rare Rockstar W. Well, that was masterful maneuvering, if I do say so myself. Damn. We've been live for about an hour and a quarter and I've only lost money. after this heist is done, I'll check on my coke business. But that will probably be the last thing I end up doing after I'm done getting all the crates for the air cargo business. How crazy would that be if I prep the heist, then I do the crates, then I get my coke business all the way up to full product, and then I do the heist, sell the crates, sell the coke. So I get like $3 million in like an hour. But that'd be crap. Because like a majority of what I do would just be prep, and then in the last half hour to an hour it'd be all the stuff, and then I'll be burnt out. So no, we won't go. We want instant gratification to tide us over, to keep us going and give us energy. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh, this is the BS construction site. This is the one I just carpet bomb. Alright. Commence airstrike. I assume there's still guards around, but like, I was gonna blow that man up with a missile until I discovered that he was a construction worker. Okay, mate. Okay, mate. And you would be where? Oh, we got literally 2 people after me. Where's this guy? And then we have one other dude. Okay, the fire is spreading, so it's time to be quick. Not in there. Damn. Where's that last bodyguard guy? Can't find him. What the hell just happened? No, aha! Okay, not there. Where's the where's all the stuff I'm supposed to be stealing? There it is. Grab it. Here we go. I don't know where that other construction... Oh, hang on. There he is. Never mind me. That was a fire guy. I don't know where he came from, though. They might have the truck parked around the corner. Oh, but now we have bad dudes after us. Oh, see ya. Nerds. Alright. Let's get this back to the Kosatka and start the heist. Alright. epic win because Pavel finally shut up. That's what we were looking for this whole time. Honestly, when I steal those bearer bonds, I'm gonna look at the situation, and if I can't be bothered, we are literally just getting out of there with the bearer bonds. We will not bother about the weed. Because weed is what, 200,000 each? I'd be getting away with 1.2 mil. For the difference between 800,000 plus the elite challenge, the difference between that and 1.2 mil, honestly, I just don't care. All by myself. 100% crew cut for me. Very nice.
And then afterwards, we destroy it all. The only way to be safe, not sorry, yes?
Damn, I thought
Piece of the jigsaw. Mr. Rubio will finish it.
I thought we'd cut that idiot off from having his piece, but apparently not. What a nerd, mate. I love swimming for 50 seconds. Back when I was grinding this heist like multiple times a day, before they nerfed it, I was so fast and accurate with this part. Anyway, so all we're doing is just a full-on sprint to the office, so this should be alright.
You know, I once knew an admiral who said that swimming through an undersea pipeline was closest he felt to inner peace. An interesting man. God rest his soul. So, next time.
Yep, shut up, Pavel. Nobody cares what you have to say. I think I'll keep a tally of just on my calculator app of how much money I've made this session. I literally just killed that guy on muscle memory.
Same way, huh? Now, we look for the vault. Maybe start in the central building.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves?
No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco.
Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó a ese pendejo.
You're in the area where Mr. Rubio's personal bodyguards operate. These men will know every soldier under their command. No disguise will fool them.
Okay, lad. Watch this. See, I'm a pacifist. No death is needed. Except that one guy I killed from muscle memory at the very start. I forgot about this safe, actually. Hopefully there's like 90 grand in here.
Always worth looking
Damn.
in the safe.
That's the literal worst it could have been. There's gonna be like 4 prints here. Yep.
Good, you are at the scanner. The tool we stole from the head of cybersecurity will find partial prints left on the scanner. You just have to cycle through them to match them up to the target print.
This El Rubio guy has some really weird looking pixely fingerprints.
There will be many locked doors in Mr. Rubio's house. Worth looking for keys, I think. Is that it? Bravo! Now into the elevator. We are so close.
Okay.
Here we are. Again.
495305.
We have the combination. Just take your time. Do you see the buns? You know, it is kind of us to be showing Mr. Rubio the flaws in his security. Bad news. They have sealed the drainage pipe. You will need to look for another way out of there.
I have an idea actually. I think I will grab the weed, but I'll just swim. I won't worry about. I don't think I'll worry really about the
Fresh cards inbound.
Elite Challenge bonus. I will literally just
Being the crime scene of the century does not mean there is no time for opportunistic theft, yes? You like it, you take it.
get around this guy's code of vision. I think I'll literally just swim around all the way to the airstrip. Because I've done this section in what, like maybe 5 minutes? Probably won't add another 10 minutes to swim all the way down there. The island is not that big. Alright, what we do now?
Well done. The compound is done. The only thing left to do is escape. Carry on like this and they will never know you were there.
I won't bother killing anybody around here.
Coordinate now.
Because it's just annoying because there's some guy who gets around in a jeep. Although, I wonder if that's this guy. I love insurmountable obstacles. No, okay, it's this guy.
Eyes of the impotent despot is beautiful, no?
Well, I'll get around here and then just do a full on, just swim straight for the airstrip. I don't know what the hell that noise is, but I assume it's a boat, maybe?
Warning. Looks like Mr. Rubio is getting back in his helicopter, just like last time. The water is full of attack boats. You will need to be careful.
Okay, well, I'll just stick to the ocean floor. Oh yeah, we'll make good time. Swimming is actually faster than I thought. I don't know when the Elite Challenge starts counting from, like when the timer starts exactly, but I suppose it probably just counts all the time you don't spend in cutscenes. Look at that. Boat just went straight over the top of us. Now this part almost comes up to a sandbar, so maybe I'll avoid that to stay in deeper waters. Yeah, if I went over that, I probably would have been seen by the boat. Yep. Now if I just swim in a straight line, more or less, or get around that little promontory or whatever. But yeah. I just remembered as well, Elite Challenge needs full loot bags. So I won't get the Elite Challenge unless I get the weed as well. So I might as well get the weed. I think I'll come into the airstrip about nearly midway. Because there's no guards for the majority of the length of the airstrip. There is a dude in the tower. So I'll have to get around his kind of vision. But apart from that, I'll just run to the other side of the airstrip. I mean, put down a dude in the bushes if he's there. And run down to the warehouse. Steal the stuff and be gone. Okay. Here comes the airstrip now. Hello, fish. Now, the biggest question is, El Rubio is going to be checking out the place, so I'm going to want to get there before, or get somewhere where I can hide from him before he comes over here for real. If he sees me, I can still pull it off, but it's going to be rough. Yep, there's the guy at the tower. Get around him. Okay, El Rubio for some reason has just decided to completely skip over the airfield. That's not his usual behaviour, so I don't know what's going on there. But we're basically at the warehouse right now anyway, so this is already going way better than I thought it would. Alright, then there's just one guy out the front who needs to be tapped out. And, tap. Alright, now let's steal some weed. Let's just go for this one. First off. As long as the take is above 1 million, that'll probably be alright. Oh, and they've seen the body, I think. Oh, probably just, probably have to kill some dudes. Okay, well it doesn't seem like they're trying to actually come in here to shoot me just yet, so I'll capitalize on that. And get in the forklift. Maybe I could have gone in around that guy instead of shooting him. You know, the weed is worth even less than I thought, unfortunately. I don't know if hard mode is supposed to change that, but... Actually, I think the Elite Challenge might still apply if I just don't restart. And that's not El Rubio either, so I should be able to take down that heli. I've done that before. Wow. Oh, and that's not full loot bag either. Damn, I thought weed was half a bag each, but apparently not. wonder if I can see them from over here. Probably not. I'm being shot at from the bushes anyway. Every day I worry all day. Where's this dude? Come on, you cheeky mongrel. Hiding behind a tree somewhere, probably. Oh well, I'll drive in that Jeep all the way to the end of the... Yeah? You're a nerd, mate. Literally just drive all the way to the end of the thingy. Oh, I picked up a mini SMG. Well, that'll be very important against the helicopter. Anyway, if we crash this into the ocean, then just swim away, we should be alright. No, stand up, you nerd. What are you doing, you idiot? Alright, hang on. No, don't do that. Don't, no, what are you doing? Yep. Alright, sick. Now I'll literally just get out of here. Whoop. Get below the water, you nerd. Alright, sick. Okay, so there was no chance of elite challenge anyway. I just hope that I can have at least 950,000. If the BS cuts are 10%, then I should get away from this with still over 1 million. There we go. All right. What we're looking for is at least $1 million cut. That's what I want. Yup. Okay. I'm happy with that. We didn't finish the elite challenge. Ew, I don't want to have a drink with that guy. He's a nerd. He wants apartment complexes and crypto rug pulls. I can kind of get behind rug pulling crypto bros, but like, wow. Yeah, so like, even a full bag of weed would probably be only 600,000. That's only slightly better than like one pile of gold. I mean, comparing gold to weed here, but like, alright, we're up 6.5 million. Now it is time to stop being a CEO and become MC dude so I can have access to my bike immediately whenever I want it. Right, and it's time to get down to the hangar and start some more missions. It's only like a 5-minute cooldown between each crate, and I only need 8 crates. So I'll spend probably... I think I might just do alternating between Coke and crate. I'll stop into the coke business and see how it's doing. Then I'll go down to the hangar and do crate missions. And then I'll probably just be alternating. Usually a Lady of the Night spawns right there, so, you know, every single time I have to shoot her, so it's like, if I want to access my business from the back, I always have to get the cops on me. But fortunately there was no bloodshed tonight, it seems. Wow, so we're already at 1 bar of product, and a half our supplies. So I think I'll do a crate mission, then I will do a cocaine supply mission. But I should spend enough time doing all the crates that by the time I've sold my air cargo, I should be ready to sell my coke at like full stock and the wider delivery, so it's like a big one. Thing is, the wider area deliveries, so delivering coke gives you like, you know, 500,000 or whatever. That's always people find it more tedious usually to have it trucks or motorcycles. I think that is by far preferable to when it's planes. Planes, I hate the most for that. Wow, I missed my turn. It's up here. Whoa! Oh yes I am, thank you for checking. Sorry to inconvenience you like that. You have a good night though. I feel like a dick for not giving the insurance info. Do NPCs have Mors Mutual? Let me in! This is a drag bike, but it actually handles really well on dirt and sand as well. Let's go! Be really nice if we get the crate mission that's in the Elysian Islands. Like to infiltrate the deal. I hate the crashed plane more than the submarine, I reckon. No, I made Rooster get me stuff, but I'm pretty sure he only gave me 1 narcotics crate by chance. Yep, we only have narcotics, so that's good. Source more of that. Please let it be infiltrate the deal, Elysian Islands. Okay, it's gonna be this one. Okay, so that's not bad. I'll just get out my Sparrow. Make this nice and easy. If I hadn't sold my Oppressor Mark II, I probably would have used that. How expensive is that again? That's like $8 million, which is probably why I had 60 grand left over when I bought it last time. Yeah, I don't have the... yeah. I think I bought it for 8 mil last time, so I don't even have the money now to buy one. I want to buy a car for multiple millions of dollars and still have at least 5 million left. That's what I want in this game. 6.5 million. This is probably the longest time I've ever held on to, like, more than $5 million. I think the most I ever held was 7 or 8 mil. And that was right after I sold my Scramjet and my Vigilante. Right after I bought them. I think it was right after I bought the Vigilante that I sold both of those things. Shut up. Alright, sick. Oh, I haven't been here before. I wonder what this is about. Oh, it's just a generator thing. That's fine. Oh, we got a camera right there. Okay. We'll just search the area for the generator. What, is that it right there? Damn, that was literally just the generator right there. Glowy crate. But actually pick it up. There we go. And we'll get out of here. The Hispanic bad guys in this game are the only ones who will ask you where you're from and how you're going in their aggression voice lines. I will say. That was the enemy, I swear. I don't know how I wasn't able to kill off my momentum quick enough to avoid this horrible situation. Let me out! Holy moly. Piece of crap. Alright. And we are in. There'll be like a 5-minute thingy, so I'll quickly zip over to the coke business. I hope my helicopter will make it, because that would be just ridiculous if it couldn't. Mama, I'm a criminal. See ya. Okay, it's making that engine noise, so it might start smoking, but it hadn't beforehand, so it'll probably last at least to the coke business. Police? What? I remember one time one of my mates was so down bad that like money wise in this game, that he gambled so much away that he had to start doing those pizza delivery missions just to get more money to gamble. Like, that was crazy. Keith is out here doing his job protecting the neighborhood from the rats. Let's see what we got. Fort Zancudo. Damn. Oh well. Keep fighting the good fight, Keith. No, thank you. Is that you who said that? Nah, I just did you a favor, mate. Sorry about that. Now, why the hell would I have to go to the fort? I don't think I've ever done this before. Oh, it's one of these. Oh well, gonna have to use the old silent for this one. After I started using this weapon suppressed on Cayo Perico, I knew I had to have it. That was crazy, just a ballet up there. Okay. And apparently we were within the kind of vision for that one. Which is stupid and dumb. And we'll probably have a helicopter on the way, I think. Wow, we have so many enemies after us. What the hell? Why is the army after me? Why the hell is the army after me? Also, how were they just shooting me? Yeah, about I'll just get out of here instead. Goodbye, you're not worth my time. No, not really. It's actually a pretty good Jeep, what the hell? Okay, we are out of their line of sight because they're just stupid, crayon munching, room temperature IQ looking ass. It seems pretty stupid for a small time motorcycle club coke thing. Yeah, mess with the United States Army. It kind of sounds stupid to me. For reasons unknown. Also, I'm pissed off about that one because there was really no avoiding that. Oh, and they've come into the tunnel. Oh, what an idiot. What an idiot. You wrecked my vehicle. Only a Marine would say vehicle instead of car when talking about a literal car. Alright, and we are out of here. off-road a little bit here just to disorient them because they eat crayons. Oh well, at least you know by the end of this crap, we'll definitely be able to do the wow, I'm so stupid. Come on, car. Damn, have I high centered it? No? Okay. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Well, we haven't died yet, miraculously. At least this isn't one of those lose the cop missions. Oh hell, don't do that to me, come on. Alright, sick. Now we do have a police blockade up here, so they will see us, that's just a fact. Okay, we lost them actually. Crayon eaters, crayon eaters, crayon eaters. Out. Yeah? Damn. This guy's just holding everybody back. Be free, everyone. There's better be at least 2 bars to the supply. I don't know what to do if it isn't. I'm kind of concerned of what will be when I sell all the crates by myself. Because I've only done 1 crate sell. That was just, you know, like a... That was for my friend. And that was only 1 sort of semi-truck trailer thing. But, yeah. Wow, that literally gave maybe 1. Oh well, time to do another crate. Of course that's up here. Boom! Stand back, Keith. Oh wow, it's explosion proof. Well, how explosion proof it... Damn, I have no rockets? What? That doesn't seem real. Am I that low on ammo? Damn. Oh well, how is it against like a... I can withstand that. I can withstand that. I can withstand that. I can withstand that. How many rockets can this thing take? The hell? Is this thing just indestructible? Surely not. Homing launcher? I don't know, bloody railgun. All of this has done absolutely nothing to it. Hop in it, it drives. Canis Crusader. How much must one of these things cost? Like on the war stock, if it's indestructible. Surely this thing wouldn't be indestructible if you just bought it and had it. This must be because it's either mission related or it's an NPC vehicle or something like that. But you can blow those up, so... I'm really stumped with that one. I wonder what is going on. I'm being pinged on Discord. Who's Discording me? Who's sowing Discord? Because my sonnies, I gotta hold the phone at a very specific angle. And if I tip my head a certain way, the whole monitor over there, like, disappears from my vision. Like the screen goes black through these glasses. Alright. Alright. Let's start another mission. Of course, the cooldown is well and truly over. La Mesa. Well, it's another Sparrow one. Damn. That feel when no fuel tank explosion. Yeah, that generator is usually up there. There it is. I can just place a rocket just right. There we go. Alright. Yeah, right. They just hurl abuse at me as they see me fly off into the sunset with their drugs. Classic dealer cope. Righto. And in with the supplies. And then back to the coke business. The Sparrow will probably feature prominently in the next 5 minutes. Go away. Nice. Perfect landing. Hopefully this next mission is just in the city. Damn. City mission, come on, city mission. Yeah, well. It's a motorcycle mission anyway. They probably wouldn't be far outside the city. Well, where's the closest one? Damn, they are far out. Okay, so one's all the way down here for some reason, and the others are like on the freeway. If they're on the freeway, I should be able to catch them pretty quick with this bike, at least. That person literally just tried to kill me. Nice. Well, maybe if I use a machete. Machete. Oh, that's more of a stab thing. Maybe like a pipe wrench. Like that. Damn. Alright. Anyway, we're getting off track a little bit here. Alright. Oh! That would have been very impressive if I didn't hit anything during that. That was crazy. Alright, now let's go up here. Yeah, get off your phone. Okay, looks like it's gone further down to the right. So I'll just go to my waypoint anyway to dismiss it and then just follow him further down that way. This thing has really good brakes, I will say. Here he is. Not him? Okay. Onto the freeway then. Now, which freeway is it? Oh, they're splitting up. No. Okay, well, I have to get here somehow. At least this is one of the more interesting missions it can give you for this. I mean, I won't complain just based solely on that. Just thinking now about how I said I was going to keep track of how much I've made during this stream. Well, that was like... It was over 1 million on the heist. Okay, they're both on the freeway, nice. It was over 1 million on that heist. Damn, he's underneath me. So it'll probably be about 4 million in total when I've done everything, like sold the coke and sold the air cargo. Get him with a nightstick. Damn. Oh, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, and he had the supplies anyway. Based. That was crazy. Get out of my way, please. Well, that person just tried to kill me. Yeah, they know what they did. Nerd. Hang on, what if we just, can I, like... Damn. Didn't mean to jump all the way down here. That was one of the biggest wastes of time ever. To this day, they are still speculating on why exactly I did that. Science is still no closer to explaining why the hell I've done any of what I just did. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, what? The enemy? Declaring war on combies. This bike sounds very powerful. And it behaves very powerfully as well, I will say. Look at that. Bro, my guy's neck looks weird. Certainly be a shame if something crazy happened at this speed. Like that. That was Final Destination right there. Someone just trying very hard to kill me. But because they were an idiot, they failed. Make no mistake, that was attempted murder. Hello, Keith. Right, so now off to the hangar. Oh, what? It's just an explosion. I'm sure no one died. Yeah, it's funny if I tilt my head like that, this monitor, because of my shades, that monitor goes black. Alright. Well, I forget how many crates we're on now, but let's have a go at getting another one. We're at 44. 6 more, or 5 more missions after this. Infiltrate the deal. Surely that is the... Nope, that's the one all the way out in the bloody desert. Now the simplest way I've found to do this is literally just fly out there with the helicopter, blow the trailer to Kingdom Come, pick up the narcotics yourself, get back in the heli, just fly back. Does mean you kind of have to do a bit of carpet bombing on your way in, but this thing has infinite missiles. I can literally just sit there, and just hovering, and just let all my missiles go. Yeah. What? What do you mean direct hit? Multiple fatalities? What do you mean? Blown up? Wow. I did not know that about you. And the rocket decided that that car was guilty by association. And the game decided that the car was guilty by association because of the transferal of the rocket damage. Oh, where's this? I don't think the deal has ever been out here for me. Anyway, let's set about infiltrating it. It's gonna be bombs away. Wherever I get a missile lock. There are a lot of people out there behind me. Oh, that was a signal jammer, nice. Alright, well. I think this is probably all that needed to be killed, so... Let me just destroy this trailer here. And if this all goes the way I won't even have to step out of the heli. Oh! Oh, well, I can literally just land behind it, I think. Okay, sick. Now the narcotics are just there, so I can basically just hop over to them and pick them up, I think. Yep, let's get out of here. Hello, goodbye. Alright. So after this one, 5 more crates. And then we can sell. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Why is my max health just increased? Is that what just happened? Weird. You do get a lot of XP on these crate missions. Just for absolutely no reason at all. Damn. So if I sell this now, it'd almost be 2 mil. So once I get 5 more crates and get the 70% bonus on having, you know, full that thing, that's gonna be like, if my calculations and my assumptions are going to be validated, that's gonna be about 2.5 million in one sell. This might have taken me IRL maybe about a week, if that, to accrue over playing a few hours every day. And that's just in that amount of time. It's not like I've been... If I was grinding this full on, this might take me... So what? That's like... Say you got 1 crate every 5 minutes. Oh, that's not realistic. Maybe 1 crate every 10 minutes. It'd be like, what? Your day? It's 500 minutes. That's like, yeah, 9 hours or about that. Yeah, so you could get this all done in a day, but like, would it be worth that? Yeah, I just realized, you know, we have the cooldown and stuff. It's got 2 minutes left, so I'll probably just sit around and wait for that to happen. Bro. I have some Redditor arguing with me right now. Ignored. Alright, minute left on our crates. I just want to go down there and see what it looks like to have all that stuff. Alright, well, turns out I will be having a bit of help. But that will be in a few minutes, so while they are getting ready, I'm just gonna do probably a coke mission. Hopefully not, you know, intercontinental planetary. Hopefully just sort of within the city limits. Don't want to go intergalactic just to make some cocaine, you know what I mean? If it is just a city mission, I'll get my bike back out, because I think I left that at the Coke business anyway. Ugh. But no, this has been productive. Kaio recently was about 1 mil. Yeah. Few more crates, sell that, 2.5 mil. Huge. Cocaine full, sell that, 500,000. Huge. And if my mate wants to do their Kaio, huge. We'll see though. Hello, Keith. Keep those rats away. Alright. I'm a big fan of a city mission right about now. What do we reckon, game? Alborough Heights, yes. Looks like we're taking out the bike for this one. Later, Keith. Damn, that was a rat, I think. Alright, let me just invite our pal to the server. Let's get on down to Alborough Heights. Alborough Heights, literally just means the donkey. Like when Gru from Despicable Me told the lady she has a face como un burro, which means like a donkey. That was hilarious. That was the funniest shit. When I found out as a kid what it meant, I was like, oh man, he called her ugly. That was great. It was a good time. Whoa, what the hell? You guys saw that. What was that? Someone attempted a U-turn at highway speeds in the middle of a freeway. That was pretty strange. Oh, it's my mate's house right there. Might dox him after this mission. Alright now. Yeah, so my friend lives in Alborough Heights. Right across from the barber shop. Pay him a visit. Throw an egg at his house. Chuck a snowball in his direction. So we're going to go into this one with the Strickler. You guys suck, that's why you're on the ground dead. Yeah? Damn. I'm getting threats over here. LSPD, Death Threat Division. What are you gonna do about what are you gonna do about this guy threatening me? I'm gonna go throw a Molotov on my friend's house. Right there ought to do it. Right there. And oh, get away from that. Damn! Where are the supplies? looking like right about here. Nice. Chuck a bomb on that. Damn. And how long have I been in game? Only about 2 hours, 20 minutes. I think we've been streaming for about 10 minutes longer than that. But yeah, I'm gonna go throw a Molotov on my friend's house real quick. Let's get our Molotov out. Damn, I went past it. Man, this is gonna be funny as. Alright, so this is where my mate lives in Alburo Heights, right across from the barber shop in there. Here's his house. I'll mark it for you guys by throwing a Molotov on it. Yeah! How do you like that? Chef me up. How about that? Just throw a Molotov on your house, mate. I'm gonna blow up my friend's house. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, blow him fully up. Take that. That's what happens when you send me text messages. I blow up your residence. I'm hoping I didn't bring on anyone's wrath by doing those actions against his house. He's in a jet. I hope that that does not bode ill for me. Oh, I can hear him. Oh, there he is. No. Damn. Alright, well, luckily I'm right here. Oh, my heli got in the way. Oh, hell no. That's terrifying. Please full bars. Please full bars. Nope. Oh well. I mean, we should be so lucky, I guess. Right. Time to get down to the hangar and start some of those good old-fashioned, crate missions. Let's get off that sign before it destroys my helicopter. Damn. Where is he? Maybe we'll see him if we're in cinematic camera. Damn, there he is. I'm just trying to get to my hangar, man. Oh, he's stalking me. Damn, damn, damn! For goodness sake. Oh well. This is exactly the kind of person I want to help me out with a mission. If he becomes my prospect, that means he's on his phone while flying, and that's incredibly unsafe. He was on his phone while flying. Someone revoke his plane license or whatever the thing. Aircraft permit. Alright, and let's get some narcotics sourced. 2 crates at a time this time. Infiltrate the deal. Which deal would that be? All the way out in the middle of bloody nowhere. This is smoking. That's not a good sign. Is that bro right there? That is him. Indeed. Oh well, I'm gonna need my well, my Cuban 800 has been destroyed, so I'm just gonna grab out my Titan. So that by the time I get out there with it, my helicopter will be available at full health just to spawn in so I can fly away. I'll see if I can crash this Titan into the cargo actually. Surely old mate hops in as well. Yeah, get in there. Alright. We're out of here. Here he is. How you doing, mate? Alright. Well, this is the one out near the U-Tool on the highway, if I looked at that for a split second correctly. Alright, let me just line that up, and then we can go into cinematic camera. Yeah. These big planes in this game nose down very heavily. It's funny, I pulled out this plane on the premise that it would be faster to just fly this there than it would be to get in the heli, have the heli die half or 2/3 of the way, and then like spawn in something and go the rest of the way, and then have to wait until later to have the heli to get out of there anyway. But I think honestly all of that BS might have been a bit faster than this. Oh well. I mean, hey, we can have the spectacle of me crashing this cargo plane into a semi-trailer. Alright, so the U-Tool is down there past the prison, I think. Damn, my head is itchy. This is a bad time to get an itchy head out of the nearly 3 hours that I've been streaming for. Alright. So we are just down here on the left of the highway. Down there at the U-Tool. Alright, I don't know if he's watching the stream. If he is, get ready to jump, mate. I don't know if this is gonna hit. I'm out of here. Let me out. Let me out. It takes so bloody long to leave the plane. I don't know why I had a heavy sniper out to begin with, but I am rolling with it. Maybe that was a civilian. I don't mind at this point. Oh, I crashed it at the wrong spot anyway. Here's the cargo right here. There's like one person still over here. I think it's... Nope, okay, she dead. Right. Damn, we're out of rockets. Now if we go get my heli. Come to the helicopter, lad. What if I tell him helicopter, helicopter. Don't be driving away like that, alright? Come back here and get in the heli. Look at this guy. If I catch up to him, I'll blow up his car. Damn, whatever he's got, it's got some speed on it. Maybe he's brought out his Viper. At any rate, I mean, he's got some bad guys after him. Or he did. Rest in peace. Yeah, whatever car he's got has a higher land speed than my heli's air speed, so maybe I won't blow him up actually. I think the only reason I'll get there faster is because I can go in a straight line. Maybe he might even get there before me, actually. If he takes the freeway. Oh, he's had a crash. I might catch him outside the maze bank. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, that is fast. That must be his Viper. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it right there. He is speeding down. Only thing that'll... the only reason I'll get there before him is because he's got to wait for the gate to open. That's it. He's probably already through it though. Yeah, damn. And he literally just delivered cargo as well. Oh, another one of my mates just got online. Maybe, maybe I'll invite him too. So what are we at now? Like, crate-wise? We're at 47 crates. So right now, if I enlist the help of a third mate, and we get all three in one go, then they can help me sell it as well. And they'll each get like big bonuses. I'll ask him real quick while we got the you know, the cooldown still going. I'll ask my other mate if he wants to hop on. Because that would be pretty sick. Want to help with the last crate mission. After that, I will sell. Let's see. And after that, we still got coke to do. Easy. He's in. Oh, he will be. Hop in, hop in. Oh well, once he joins, I'll add him to the thing, and then we are good to go. Rum and donkeys. Yeah. What if I tell him? Donkey, mate. Yeah. What do you reckon? Well, old mate is in. Heck, I'll just invite both of those guys to my hangar. Find prospects thingy. Did they just spawn in there? Oh, well, he's in the MC anyway. Right. Well, time to start the last crate mission. Then after that, it is time to sell. This is pretty exciting stuff. We got only 40 seconds left to wait. Alright. I think it's been about an hour or more since the last money I made. That was when I did Kaio. And got over 1 million. But now, almost, probably an hour later, honestly more than that probably, now we will get $2.5 million. Or I assume it'll be that much. If my assumptions are validated and my calculations are vindicated, then it will be fierce. Sandy Shores Airfield, I hate this stupid mission. And there's no stunt planes around here to make the trip nice and easy, so we'll have to do the helicopter. Old mate's on his Oppressor Mark II, so that's going to make things lickety-split for him. That was funny. Last night it was coming alongside me on his Oppressor, and I absolutely murked him with the rotor blade, completely by accident. It was very funny to see. Didn't kill him straight away, like, you know, cut him up with the blade, and of course that knocked him off the Oppressor, but then he fell to his death. No, it was crazy stuff. Take that garbage truck. That's what I think of you and your garbage. Think about that next time you go around carrying your garbage, mate. Well, it looks like one of them's already there.
We have a big fat deuce of a problem
He should calm down. There's nothing too horrible going on. I mean, yeah. I think I can hear faint explosions. There's my mate down there. Directly below me now. Yeah, and his Viper, I think. Oh well. Old mate on the oppressor is absolutely lighting the place up. Time to finish what he started. Probably safe to say I could put the bird down. Oh, there it is. He's got one near him. I think he's seen it. It's next to that cactus. I'll try for this one. I'll see if I can pick it up in the heli. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Oh. Man, bugger off. Not the right time to call me, you twit. Not the right time to call me. Let me in my heli. No, I won't. In fact, I think I resent that. Well, time to get out of here. It'll be very interesting to see if my prediction is true about my potential earnings. My mate binned it on the freeway. There he goes. Just on the left there, you can see him absolutely taken off. He's the one car that isn't despawning. I guess that's the thing about a car that fast. You gotta have, like, the faster the car gets, the quicker your reflexes have to be able to use it efficiently. Comes with practice, I guess. Oh, he's absolutely sending it. You can see him down there on the left. Oh, he's out. He's spun out. Yeah, my mate with the oppressor's probably just waiting there for us. Yep. I wonder if we'll be able to see bro pass underneath with the Viper. No, we might be too far ahead. I could see him there for a second flying down, but yeah. He's just hiding up there with his oppressor. What the hell? Wow. That's a very quick car. Oh, and the cargo is being delivered. Well, at long last, we are sitting at 50 crates. It is time to sell.
You're fine, right?
I don't know, maybe. Alright, alright. Yep. Sell for 2.5 million. Alright, this is a big one. Why is my heli upside down? Damn. I wish this guy had 1/10 of the dignity of the other guy. What a nerd, mate. Phantom Wedge. Yeah, see what his, Then we'll see what his Viper thinks of this. Huh? Huh? Yep, here I come. Nerd. Bro's gone back to the solo lobby. Yep. Nah, cheers for your help, mate. But now it is time to deliver. I choose the Phantom Wedge for speed, and because there's nothing that can really stop it. Thanks for opening the gate, pal. Now, to avoid the lighting fixtures, which are stupidly placed, and we're out. Alrighty. Only 3.2 Ks away. That's pretty crazy. I wonder how long it took him to flip back over. Probably not long. Yeah, here he comes alongside now. Or behind, rather. I think he's wondering why enemies haven't spawned yet, probably. I certainly am. Oh, it's just this place. This is the place we delivered to when I helped my mate with this stuff. Alright, now here comes the Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, this is bad. Alright, sick. Okay, nobody saw that. Nobody watches my stream anyway, no one saw that. It's all good. Alright, now prepare to witness my awful reversing. We might be alright actually. Woo! And we are out of here. What was that? Damn. Oh, $2.5 million. All the way up to over 9 mil. This is officially the most money I've ever held in this game at any one time. Yep. That's pretty cool. Now I'm just gonna go see what's doing with my cocaine business. Oh, sorry, mate. Oh. Damn. Well, I'm gonna go check on the coke business and see how far away we are with that. Certainly took a bit longer than I thought it would after setting it up again to approach full stock. So unfortunately I don't think we'll get a sell in this time, because it has been over 3 hours right now. So I might have to go in a bit. I think we might have to cut it off there. Hello again, Keith. He's a good boy. Now let's see about the rat problem. Why is everyone screaming? I'm just doing a little pest control, damn. Alright. Let's check out how things are doing in the lockup. 140,000? Yeah, we won't be selling this time. But hey, thanks for sticking around. Those of you who have stuck around, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of this kind of thing. And yeah, I will catch yous in the next one.